Merry Christmas, guys. The wait is up. Remember that great little post I made a little while ago with that blank cardboard box? Yes, that's exactly what we're doing today. But in this video, we're actually going to be speed building and reviewing it, not just some lame pictures. Yes, hope you guys are having an amazing day with your families, and you guys are hopefully getting some nice presents. And yes, the vibe is here. So let's get straight into the box art and what we're going to be doing. So right here we actually have Lego set number 71774, Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon. And over here I'm going to be giving you guys the first look at this amazing box. As you can see, we have a bit of a battle going on. Favorite part of the set right up there. And yeah, now let's get straight into these amazing figures, as I believe there's 9 of them. So up at the top, we have Golden Jay, Golden Kai, Golden Zane, Golden Cole, Golden Oni Lloyd, what I believe to be a Vengestone Brute, another Vengestone Brute, and a Vengestone Warrior, along with the Crystal King, yes, and I'll even give you guys a nice little clip of that real quick. Okay, now moving on to the back part of the box. Over here we have some more figures at the top. The two best figures of the set, in my opinion, at the top. A dragon, of course, there. And we're not actually seeing the stand on the back that we see on the front right there, as you can see here. But we do, instead of that, we get this little bird's eye view shot of what it might possibly look like. And yeah, that's about it for the great box art. So now let's get straight into the unboxing. Okay guys, so over here we have the first little tape piece. Right done. Switch it over onto this side. The second little tape piece. Oh, this one's a little bit more hard. Yeah, all done too. And yeah, now let's unbox it. Box is empty, as you can see, and we're actually left with quite a bit going on. Seems with this set so far, we have 0 stickers. We love the improvements. Lego getting better every year, as I would only expect from such an amazing company. We have the new style of booklet art inside of the Lego booklet itself. That over there. We have bag 1, bag 2. Bag 3. We have bag 4. There we go. Bag 5. Bag 6. Bag 7. And a little bag with some golden pieces. And now guys, as a part of my 2024 Christmas special for you guys, we're going to be giving you guys amazing shots. And yes, I did get some new filming equipment for Christmas. Of course, you already know I had to bring that up. And yeah.
Sweet silver whip, orange I say, throw cares away. Chris Whip is here, bringing good cheer to now you know. Ninja, let's go. Is there song? Let's sing along. Let it spin, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere. Feel in the air. Merry, 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 merry with this. Merry, 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 merry with this. Living in the world of Ninjago. Jump up, kick back, whip around. It's Christmas, 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 Christmas. Let's go! Christmas song, let's sing along. Ready to spin all caroling. Merry Ninjago from the world. Ninjago, goes the wind, sweet simple whip. All ninjas say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ninja, let's go. What is their song? Let's sing along. Ready to spin all caroling. One seems to hear, one's of the cheer from everywhere. Feeling the air. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Ninja, Christmas is here. Heroes of it, sweet simple whip. All ninjas say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ninja, let's go. Is there song? Let's sing along. Ready to spin all caroling. One seems to hear, one's of the cheer from everywhere. Feeling the air. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Hey subscribers, so we actually just finished that amazing build of Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon, the four-headed beast. Just some before information here, by the way. This set is not the largest LEGO set I've ever had. And yes, it is this year's Christmas special. But this set, specifically something I really, really like about it, is that we actually get all four main ninja and Oni Lloyd, which is the only exclusive figure in this set. Plus, we get the Crystal King and 3 Crystal King Warriors. Yeah, I'm not fully caught up on that season yet since I haven't been watching as much lately. But over the Christmas break, at least I'm hoping to catch up, you know. Anyway, yeah, let's get straight into this amazing review. So upon the first look from the front of the dragon, at least, you can immediately tell straight from the start that this is an absolute beast. Of course, here we have the ice head, the fire head, the earth head, although this one is a little bit more chunky than the others, and the lightning head, of course. And following the main form of the dragon, we actually have this very smooth kind of torso with a Master Wu hat, very nice detail there, kind of representing the heart, I'm guessing. Some ripped arms on both legs, and if we go into the other parts of the dragon, we can see the wings, the leg, and the extremely long tail, which should in no way ever be that long. And yeah, just to give you guys a quick idea of how long this dragon is, like this isn't as long as his tail could fully go. This dragon is absolutely huge. For original price of only $120 USD, this set is definitely packing quite a bit. Yes, even though the box art doesn't fully give us as big of an idea of how much this set really has within it. So, starting off in detail, what we have, first of all, the heads of the dragon. All the dragon heads are actually completely unique here, as you can see, but they all use kind of similar molding. For example, Cole's dragon head, or the earth dragon, actually has the same mold for the top and the bottom, just a little bit of eye detail there, and one of these horns, of course, on the top, which you can add. If you look at the bottom, there's actually spaces to put stuff and stuff. But over here, the fire bottom jaw and the lightning bottom jaw, they actually share the same mold, but they do not share the same top piece. But the lightning and the ice dragon actually share the same, like, straightforward. And also, if you look at the back, these little, like, elemental pieces, just in a different transparent color there. The fire dragon actually has this part here, which is, it's the only dragon to have this mold piece. And by the way, the ice dragon actually has the same jaw as the earth dragon. And the lightning dragon and the fire dragon actually share the same jaw. So, right at the bat, we can see similarities. These dragons both share the exact same bottom jaw, and these dragons both share the exact same bottom jaw. But those dragons share the same top jaw up there, and these dragons each have a different jaw. And the original way this set is supposed to be laid out is a little bit different, but I'll show you that, guys, later. So right up at the top here, we can actually see different neck pieces. As much as I thought the set, the heads of this dragon, at least the necks, they'd be more tightly, but you can actually move this quite a bit. Like, you can move this head all the way up there. And these are two jointed, so as you can see, there are double joints here. So this is a lot more flexibility. You wanted the fire dragon head to go way more up. You wanted that to go up. These things Okay, now it looks like its necks got broken. Yeah, probably shouldn't show that. Yeah, but that's a good part to show the white bottom of the neck, as you can see there. But yeah, this right off the bat, this is kind of showing you how they each have different designs in the back, like black, yellow, fire, and blue, or orange, I guess. But the original way the set is supposed to be laid out, because the way it is actually, of course, is the fire dragon head is actually on top of the earth dragon, and the lightning dragon and the ice dragon head are both on the sides of it. So it kind of looks like that. But I don't really like the way that looks as much as having them all on flat. So that's kind of why I didn't have that originally displayed. And yes, the fire and earth dragon both have these little molds here that are different on each. That one has horns, and these one has these kind of horns that go down a bit more. Okay, so now that we're done with talking about the necks, by the way, over here you can start to kind of see the difference between the saddle over here and the place where the necks start coming out. Amazing design there. Love how clean they made that look. But over here we have a little brown saddle right on the back of the dragon that I presume is actually for Oni Lloyd to sit or stand, as you can see. But I'm going to take him off there for the review purposes. And actually going straight into the lower part of the wing, or the legs, we actually see this certain design on the feet that are actually the same for all of them. They're just slightly differed, so the direction slightly different. They have white toenails. I don't like that black piece. I feel like that could be golden or brown. It just kind of stands out a bit too much. I like the white detail as the toenails or the claws. Over here, we don't have that much flexibility on the legs. It could be a little bit better, but I like how it makes... I mean, this is a big dragon, so it does help it stay more sturdy, of course. So, yeah, right, switching over to the back legs, and I'm only going to show you one side since these are mirrored on both sides. We're going to see a more hunkered down, like, L shape over here, along with the same foot mold, of course. Okay, as a final part of the dragon, other than the main torso, as you can see, this is all part of one giant chunky piece. Then over here, the tail is actually where the legs sprout out of. It's kind of weird since this is what I would at least say. I mean, this part is one giant piece, so I guess you could say this is a smaller part of the torso, and this is officially the tail. But I would actually consider this the tail. Kind of like more of a Chinese dragon design where it's much more skinny and like the legs come out, and less of a traditional Ninjago design. But over here in this back part of the set, we can actually see the legs sprouting out on both sides, and yeah, the golden actually really looks good. Makes this all sparkly, really stands it out. So other than these two, as you can see, we have two main joints over here. We actually get another two smaller joints up back here. One that's kind of a joiner joint, and this joint has actually the huge tail. So over here we have the point over here. As you can see, this is connected with a simple axle pin over here. Smooth part here, I don't like that. I feel like that could have been more like bricked up, you know. But over here we actually see wider sprout out and a Sensei Whoop hat, of course. And then the giant kind of reminds me of Lloyd's Titan mech in a sense, where that originally comes from, at least in my opinion. That kind of using that as the tail, which I really like. Kind of make it look like a blade that can be whipped around in that. Really cool design. And now for the one and only play feature of the set, which is really cool in my opinion, is the wings. And that is that, as you can see over here, they can actually be tucked out, what I would call, into battle mode, which isn't what they're in right now. And I've actually done this quite a bit so far, but I'll just show you a bit here. Yeah, they can be tucked out and in by simply turning that backward. And yeah, these can tuck back. So let's say it's just walking around and doesn't want its wings fully out. Yeah, can I do that? One small detail I don't really like about the set is how from the back, this white part here, yeah, that just looks a little bit too skinny to be holding up this massive wing. And I get it, you know, technologically it is okay because it can hold it up. Those just look a little bit too skinny. I feel like they could have put some more detail into those, which I didn't see on Zane's Ice Dragon, which is kind of like the only other dragon I've ever had. So yeah, other than that, we can kind of see a bit of gray in here. So that part, just maybe the set isn't the best looking from the back. This, which I think is kind of less good looking in the front, but I think it kind of fits it. So over here we can kind of see, this is at least from the back view. Yeah, this dragon looks absolutely ripped. You know, Kai's head up there is kind of carrying all of it, you know. these things over here. These are the same blade, I believe it's on Nia's Titan mech, at least, or Nia's Samurai X mech. I just got the wrong name for that, you know. But as you can see here, these can actually be turned, which actually turns that knob too. So if you look at the knob over there, yeah, it turns the same that way. That way, love to see it. Makes it less breakable. So this is actually three of these. I love the way they use these, although I could have preferred a cloth wing a little bit more. Also, don't like how it's when it's tucked in. These don't fully go back, but I get it. You know, this is like Lego, and it's not like an actual dragon, so there's only so fully back it can be. I still kind of like the way this looks. And of course, we got the Sensei Wu spinners over here, which are kind of the main design. Look how smooth that is. Like, this is using a tire on this little brown, like, curved piece here. Look how smooth that is. Yes, we love to see it, of course. And if we switch it back over here, that's the final review of the dragon. But, of course, the dragon is not the only part of the set, which is why I think they were able to amp it up to $120. Well, I bought this in retail, of course. Shipped it from South Korea off Bricklink, which is why it was like $170. So, yeah, remember to buy your Lego when you want it. I mean, not when you want it. When it comes out, if you want it. You know, guys? Yeah, just a little bit of a Aspheerix tip there. Also, this is the finished manual. And this set, one really, really nice thing is we get one of these. These are actually pretty rare, the turquoise version. We're used to the orange one, but yeah, these come. Just to give you guys an idea of the extra pieces, that's how much we're left with, most of those being extra weapons, which I love to see. More golden swords like the Ninjago standard. Now let's get straight into the minifigure. So starting off with the only exclusive figure from the set and my personal favorite, of course, we have Sparkly Oni Golden Lloyd. Yeah, this is really, really cool figure. And of course is meant to be riding the golden dragon over here. But this is actually reusing a similar sword piece that we've seen in previous seasons, which I absolutely love. And same with the kind of shoulder piece there and the back piece. The helmet or the mask is kind of like most Oni masks in the series, is propped up using a traditional Ninjago helmet. As you can see though, those little sparkly parts, this is a really, really sparkly figure. But if we take out the helmet, of course, over here, we can actually see a much more used Lloyd face. So nothing transformed over here, of course, guys. You can't be expecting that kind of thing. I would show you it without the sheath on, but most of that is not going to be visible. So over here, you can kind of see glimpses of green and stuff and like a reticulated back, which absolutely looks sick. And the front, wow. I think that might be the best torso and legs I've ever seen. Like an amazing figure altogether. Okay, next up we have Golden Kai. Yes, traditionally from the crystallized season, this is a completely new piece. Although using gold on a previously used, I must say this season's main minifigures does provide and derive a lot of stuff from my favorite Ninjago season, of course, Season 11, Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Okay, so over here, we're seeing a design that's, I love how on all these, specifically Ninja, all these are much more specific to the ninja, so each individual ninja. So over here you can see this kind of more golden part along the torso of Kai, and the legs are also more along the top. On the back, we actually have the traditional red scarf or band around the mask, which we can actually see a little bit of gold peeking through that Kai figure. Okay, kick him out. Here comes Jay. Okay, Jay has a lot more of his torso and leg design based around his belt, which I would say kind of, or belt or like strap that goes among from the right side of his chest down to the left. Amazing still. Also like how all the arms on these are golden, kind of providing or giving the idea that they are made of steel or some kind of gold material. Love the golden thing back there as well as the blue thing. And same as this. As you can see, the symbol on the scarf is the same as in previous seasons. So we are reusing that and making it golden. Love to see it, Lego. Okay, up was Zane, my personal favorite or cleanest looking of the four. I love how the white looks with the gold. Wow, that looks amazing. His is also kind of based around the strap, but his is based from the left side of his chest to the right side down. And we can also see a bit more of his cyan blue scarf. I like how Zane is actually using white as well as blue. So we get 3 main colors there. Really, really cool too. We can also see the torso has a bit of metal, given he is a Ninjroid, peeking through there, or a ninja. And yeah, back there we can also see a bit of gold peeking through. Next up we have Cole. Yes, Cole is back. Cole has a lot more among the top, although we have these 4 kind of golden shingles. And a bit more of his black robe underneath. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think I'm actually so stupid. The bottom part is actually completely the same for all the ninja. Wow, I should have picked on that up on that easier. But up at the top here in the back, we can also see a bit of gold peeking through. But the main idea is that all the torso for the 4 ninja are completely different. Okay, now getting onto the villain side. Not exclusive to this set, but I'm pretty sure there's only 2 other sets that have this in the entire series. This is the Crystal King. I wish we could have gotten more, 2 more purple swords, transparent of course, for his 2 other arms. And believe it or not, this is actually my second minifigure to ever have 4 arms, which I absolutely love. First being Garmadon. I think it released 2 days ago. On the back, the top of the back, we actually see no molding, given this is a 4-handed minifigure. But on the back, we see this kind of idea with gold and dark gray, gunmetal gray at least, centered around his spine. At the top, we see these wicked-looking horns. And if we spin them around, we can see these more glossy eyes. And I must say, the detail on the face mask is not as good as Lloyd's, at least, but at least it's pretty good. I don't like how this all kind of looks like one, like, bear or so, like, kind of like all blended together, whereas in the show, it's way, way, way more clear, as you can see there. The front of the minifigure, at least, is extremely detailed. I love the purple with the golden and the gunmetal gray. It looks so like one giant, like, tuxedo, and they're, like, really, really evil. So cool. Summarizing the idea. And, next up, I'm actually going to be summarizing all 3 of these guys all at once. So, the one with the spear instead of the double-handed blade is actually using an idea or a torso that is wrong to the box, because I actually switched them around. Because I have heard online that the torsos are different and they are mixed up, and it's really up to you to change it. So I did change it, of course, made them look better. That these are pretty much all identical, except for this one is a little bit more gray on the torso, and one on the far left, of course. And the weapons are a little bit different for each of them. Like, this one has a spear, and these ones have these double-handed blades, which is why I'm all doing them together. Of course, though, this is 3 new villains to add to the collection. They look like absolute beasts, just like the dragon, only much less, I think, as we can all agree. And a nice little Easter egg to finish up the set is we actually have this with all 4 golden weapons. Shurikens in the middle, scythe on the left, sword of fire on the right, and then nunchucks of lightning in the back, and then kind of in the bottom part. If we spin this around, we can kind of see how it's all propped up, kind of like a weapon case, and we can see these crystallized blades also in the back. And this is the Crystal King's throne, to my knowledge, and we can just place him right there. And I should probably mention this too, the Crystal King has a face too, unlike some Star Wars figures. And of course, guys, we love to see that Ninjago is better than Star Wars once again. Look at that amazing face. Look how it's got that really, really evil looking face there. Yeah, get that into focus. Look at that. So evil, so pure. Okay, guys, that pretty much does it for my 2024 Christmas special. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, or at least have had, since this is going to come out quite late, sadly. Amazing day with your families, and if you're missing any members of your families, may you rest well, and hopefully have fun with your family or whoever you're spending this Christmas with this year. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night and enjoy this video. Please give it a like and subscribe, please. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. It should come out in 2 weeks or so, since this is on a Wednesday. Thank you, and see you guys. Please like and subscribe.